Good afternoon, everyone. This is the TRACCS Rail Day General Event Info Session. Today, I am going to cover the general information of the event and answer all the questions that you may have. In the interest of being timely and to answer everyone's questions, I would like for you to use the chat and to put your questions in the chat, and so I will be able to address them in order. Today's meeting will cover a variety of topics. After every topic, I will have a moment to answer specific questions before we move on to the next topic. So if you have any questions as the event goes on, feel free to type them up. If you feel that that is something that I haven't addressed and that it cannot wait, please raise your digital hand. It's below the main image that you see here on your screen. So thank you for being here, and bear with me as there's a lot of new information that is different from last year. A lot of it is the same, but some things are different, and I want to make sure everybody knows what to expect. So as far as the date and location, it will be in the same hall of the International Center in Mississauga, Hall 5. It's located at 6900 Airport Road, across from the airport. And it's going to be a 2.5-day event. This year, we will get together for the whole day on June 18 and 19, which are Tuesday and Wednesday, and for the morning of Thursday, June 20th. So when you come to the event, it's going to be in the same entrance that it was last year, and you will see the tower that says entrance 5, and that's how you're going to find the main entrance. Before I move on, I want to make sure that you all know that there will be an exhibitor-only info session that will touch on the points of exhibitors and how they need to come in, schedule the move in, the move out, and all those specific questions about the vendors and all those smaller details. This is a general info session, and to answer any questions you may have before you book your booth and sponsorship. We have a full schedule. This year we will have the trade show, the conference, and the social events that we had last year with a little bit more. The expo will be open on the Tuesday, June 18th from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. The reason for this is because we feel that it's important that we all attend the conference sessions in the morning of June 18th, which will start at 9 in the morning with opening remarks and a keynote speaker. And then we'll continue all day from 9:45 a.m. to 5 p.m. So we will have a very, very interesting morning of speakers. We will have a break to go to the floor, and there will be more speakers in the afternoon as well. As that is happening, also that first day in the evening, we have a cocktail from 5 to 7 p.m. This is a sponsored event. So if you want to be a sponsor for the cocktail, you can reach out. On the Wednesday, the floor will be open from 9 in the morning till 6 p.m. The conference will be in the morning from 10 to 1 and in the afternoon from 3 to 5. This means that there will be time that is exclusive for people to go on the floor plan, and then we are condensing the conversations in the main stage to those 2 main blocks. We will close the day with a keynote speaker at 5 p.m. And then we have the opportunity to go and rest up for the next day. Or if someone is interested in sponsoring a social event, we can discuss that as well. To this moment, there is nothing scheduled for June 19. And then our last day, which is a bonus for us, is going to be on June the 20th. On the floor, the expo will be open from 9 to 11:30 a.m. At that time, we will have a keynote at the technology showcase stage. We're going to talk more about the technology showcase and what that means, what that is, because it's a new development. So bear with me for a bit, but this will be a keynote specific to technology showcase. And then after that, the technology showcase sponsors are going to invite us to a barbecue. It will be held outside in the social area of the outdoors portion of our show. As you can see, those 2.5 days have a lot of activity. And we hope that this is going to allow you to create stronger relationships with your clients, do business, meet new partners, and grow the industry together. As I said, the vendors and the venue are going to be a conversation for after you become exhibitors. However, I do want to mention a few key details. For all exhibitors, the power, water, AV and internet, we will have the exclusive vendors that are attached to the International Center. So we will work with Showtech and Anchor. Those of you who exhibit in the indoors floor plan, you will have the option of getting your decorating, your furnishings, and all the material handling through Freeman, which was our show decorator last year. But this year we have arranged for a better price for materials handling. So we have to make sure that we visit their website and learn everything about it. That's going to be a discussion for exhibitors only, but we are working with them so that we can provide you with more affordable services. And if you wanted to have any signage hanging from the ceiling of the venue, you can also contact Showtech. The outdoors exhibitors will get their furnishings and the canopy for shade from Vincent Tents like we did last year. And the materials handling in the sense of move in and move out support will be done with a forklift that TRACCS will have available for rent. There will be a schedule, and these needs to be made with prior arrangements. But there will be that help for outdoors. And as I said, exhibitors will receive more detail. The information session and planning is February 29 from 3 to 4 p.m. Conference. We've had a lot of questions about whether you can participate in the conference if you want to be the speaker and all of that. We do not charge exhibitors to expose in the main stages. For you to become a speaker, you would have to apply online. We have a form on our website. You will have to send a short abstract description of and topic of the presentation you wish to give and a short bio of the presenters. And we are aiming for the main stages in the 2 conference rooms that we have, which are themed for safety, construction, innovation, operations, sustainability, and maintenance to be contributions to the industry. This means that brand and product pitches are not going to be considered for those 2 main stages. And the selection of the topic and the suitability of the topic for the themes is going to be determined by the Rail Day Committee. So the sooner you send your application, the sooner our team can look at it and confirm with you if this is something that we want to go forward with, or if maybe there's a different approach that we could take at so that it would be benefiting to everyone in attendance. It's free to attend. Everyone who wants to attend the conference need to register online for the event through our registration page, and they can do so until the Friday before the event. Lucy, you have a very good question. Let me get to it. Lucy asks, what is the deadline to submit application for presentation? Ideally, we would like to have all the speakers ready by the end of March. That means that you have about a month, now it's mid-February, to submit, to get with your teams, decide what you want to talk about, and complete the applications by March 15. Our team then will get together and will craft the schedule of the conference. So I'm going to put this here, March 15th, as an answer for anyone looking at the chat. Thank you. Does anybody have any other questions about the conference? Okay, choice of booth. That is a different conversation, because I'm going to ask you to wait for that one. The expo space is going to be much larger than it was last year. This year, we're expecting 200 exhibitors. It's going to continue having the indoor-outdoor. This time, instead of having one big door connecting, there will be two doors connecting indoor-outdoors. So it's going to be bigger. It's going to be bolder. We're going to have 2 coffee areas. We're going to have 2 lounge social areas indoors and 1 outdoors. They are all marked with burgundy on the floor plan. So you see 1 coffee area is right by the technology showcase. Again, more info to come. 1 is right in the center next to our TRACCS booth. And then the social areas are here more to the left. And outdoors is the next to booth 27 is the social area where the barbecue will take place. Outdoors, the companies that have the equipment on display, they will be performing demos all day, every day. So for the 2.5 days, these companies can show you what their equipment can do. And we also have the meeting booths, something that we had last year, but not many people got to use. You will see at the top right, there are 3 logos, TRACCS logos in red. Those are meeting booths. That means that these are 3 10-by-10 spaces that have curtain coverage. They will have a couch and love seat, so that you can get together with your team and you can talk about with some other team, with a client, about something that you need some privacy for. So as things go on and develop and in your new relationships over the course of the event, you'll have the opportunity to go to somewhere private within the floor space, have those conversations, and then go back to your booth or go back to visiting some other people. Another important question that has come up very much in the process of getting booths is everybody is wondering if the stars are already taken. The stars refer to the preferential placement. So this year we have decided that because there's always so much competition for the places with more foot traffic, we needed to make a distinction. So those people, those companies that want a booth in an area with more foot traffic can pay a preferential fee of $300 plus tax, which is the early bird pricing, to be in those locations. Now, in the case of sponsors, those locations are going to be available to you at no additional cost, so long as they're available and it's on a first come, first served basis. Any other questions about the floor plan? I'm sure someone has questions about that blue area that's labeled TS, and we're getting to it. So now we're going to talk about that blue area, the technology showcase. Okay, just a moment. Come on in. The technology showcase is the latest development for TRACCS Rail Day. This is a village inside of our show, a separate area that's going to group all the technology companies, all the technology exhibitors in this high traffic area of the hall right next to the coffee. And it's a group of 10 by 10 booths that are going to be surrounding an exclusive stage that's going to have a lot of chairs in front, a normal stage. The difference between these booths and this stage and the others is that in this area, the exhibitors who get a booth for the technology showcase that are companies in the technology space, they will have the opportunity to get the booth and to get 45 minutes of product presentation. This is the space where you can talk about your products. So those 45 minutes are going to be divided 15 minutes on the first day, 30 minutes in blocks or separate or together on day 2. And there's also the possibility of winning an award, receiving points for the positive contributions towards the safety, innovation, sustainability, and cost efficiency. This space is curated by Jim Charbonneau, the Associate Director of TRACCS. Jim Charbonneau is from On Express as well, and he has a vast experience in the industry. Probably you know them all. So there is a question here about the technology showcase. Haley, the technology showcase booths cost $3,000 at the early bird pricing. So it's not the $1,500 that members pay, it's $3,000. So we cannot divide the packages. If you want to be in the technology showcase, you can do so. And you can have your 45 minutes of product presentation on the technology showcase space. I understand that, Haley, but this is only for the technology showcase exhibitors. We can talk about what other speaking opportunities you would like. If it's something that you can offer to contribute to the whole industry rather than discussing your product and your brand exclusively, then definitely that's a possibility on the main stage, and that takes no cost. So we can talk about it. I think we've emailed before about this. So that is the difference between the technology showcase stage and the 2 main conference rooms that are across the hall. Himanshi is asking, we would like to present to the TRACCS as well. We are also exhibitors. How can we proceed? Do you want to be a speaker on the main conference rooms, or are you asking, like Haley, about speaking at the technology showcase area? I think, okay. So Himanshi, we would have to talk about whether your company is interested in being in the technology showcase. And that's a conversation we can have privately. Very well. So that's the overall plan and the technology showcase. Now, if we get an up-close look, you'll see that there's going to be a stage. The dark blue area is for chairs in all directions, and the booths are going to be in this shape. We don't want this area to be a multitude of companies. We want to curate it to the best and brightest developments in the technology space for the digital rail enterprise. The person deciding who gets to be at the technology showcase is Jim Charbonneau. He's the creator of this space, and he's the one who will be moderating the talks and the panels in this area. And then we want to talk about the social events. The two main social events that we will have are the cocktail and the barbecue. These are great opportunities to network. They're great opportunities to relax and talk to other people. And so we are still looking for sponsors for the cocktail. And the barbecue is going to be hosted by the Technology Showcase title sponsors, one of which is Aeon Green. And we're really grateful to them for this. The barbecue will be on the social area outdoors next to booth 27. And the cocktail will be held in the main floor in one of the social areas. That's the largest one. And we will have the same incredible catering that we had last year and drinks. And, you know, it was such a success. And we expect so many more people that we decided to make it bigger. So hopefully a sponsor will step up and help the community network and have their brand out there. Contact us if you want that to be you. And then sponsorships, you are able to see all the detail of all the sponsorships on our website and our online store, and also in our event prospectus. I want to do a quick revision of what those are. All the sponsorships are exclusive to members of TRACCS this year, 2024. They are already priced for members. So the discount code that we give members when they sign up is not applicable to these sponsorships. Sponsorships are already priced for members. Sponsorships give you the right to a preferential placement at no additional cost. And you have also the option to offer door prizes and raffles, which will be additional events that can be run through the TRACCS booth or your booth or the social areas. Sponsors will have promotions through the event app with digital promo banners. They will have banners and flags at the event, and we will be promoting you through social media, newsletters, our website, and mentioning you in the conference and the raffles. So sponsoring is a great opportunity for you to showcase your brand, to show your support of the industry, and to make sure that everybody knows that you're there to mean business and to do great things. And some of those are gold sponsors: Margie Straub, Construction Law, Platinum Track Services, PNR Railworks, and Seamers. Our blue line sponsors are Aeon Green and Universal Rail. They will be providing the coffee. And in the technology showcase for the barbecue, it will be Aeon Green. These are the confirmed sponsors. We're still in conversations with other brands, but please don't wait until the price goes up after February 15, because we're going to be closing a lot of sales this week. So don't wait. If you have any questions, please come to me, email me, call me, and we will make sure that you don't miss out on this opportunity. Now, some important dates that you need to remember are that the early bird prize is only until February 15th. This is until February 15th, 11:59 p.m. When the clock changes the date, I will not be able to do anything about it to take you back to the old price. It's an automatic, and there's no changes, no backseas. The spring prize is between February 16th and May 15th. And then the summer prize is between May 16th and June 14th. If you want to do speaker applications, we can do March 20th. Sorry about that, not 15th, March 20th. And the exhibitor info session is February 29th between 3 and 4 p.m. And that is all for me. Where are all these prices posted, please? Okay, that's a good one. So the prices you can find on our website and in the event prospectus. So I will stop this presentation for a moment and I will take you to our website and copy the link here in the chat so that you all have this. Event. In that link, there's a PDF file that has as much information as I could put in. And this will involve everything that you may want to ask me. So if you have a quick question, I'm sure the answer is there. Give it a read before giving me a call or emailing me, simply because I have so many emails constantly that it's a little tricky for me to get to everyone as quickly as you would want me to. Haley, you're asking about for the deck. Yes, I can give you the deck. I will send this to the whole group. And I will share here. Give me just one little moment. Here. So now on the screen, you will see, I will not stop at every page, but you will see here, the event prospectus is a lot of pictures. So if you were not able to participate last year, you will have a clear visual of what to expect. If you're new to TRACCS and you don't know us very well, there's information about us, the pillars of our work, why we do this, and the people that have supported us in the past. These are our 2023 members, for whom we're eternally grateful, because they have contributed to this as much as we have contributed to connecting them to other people. And we think it's very important to recognize all the players in this platform on the court right now. So you will have a lot of information, including demographics, the full schedule, what each booth includes and how big or small they are, and the full pricing. Who was asking? Janice? These are the prices. They're on page 16 of the prospectus. So there's pricing for members and for non-members. When you go online, you will get the non-member pricing, everyone, and then our members are able to input the discount code that we give them with their invoice upon registration, and that will lower the price to the member price. You will see here that the premium exhibitor at the technology showcase does not have an option for non-members. And then there is a lot of detail about all the sponsorships, platinum, gold, silver. And then the premium sponsorships of the conference, the cocktail, the coffee, the social areas, the event app, and the technology showcase. So a very important aspect to know is that we've listened to the feedback from last year. We want you to connect with everyone. So as per our new privacy policy, this event has been organized from the very beginning with the premise that we will share the attendee list to our exhibitors and sponsors. So all the exhibitors and sponsors will receive a list of all the people who showed up. But that's not enough. Anyone who means business, who wants to connect with others, will have the option of signing up to the event app. as an exhibitor, a sponsor, or a visitor or a speaker. And so through the app, you'll be able to connect with them. You'll be able to send messages, request meetings, find where the booths are, find out the times of every talk. So I think our team believes that this is going to make the experience a lot better for our business. That is an opportunity that is still available for sponsorship. If you want to host the event app, it would be your brand and your banners anytime anyone logs on. And I think that's an incredible amount of eyeballs on your brand, which is a really good opportunity. Now, more details to come, but you can be a sponsor for the conference and have your logo next to the speaker in a banner and outside in the hallway at the entrance for everyone to see your brand and your contribution. As I said, the cocktail, social area, event, app, and then the technology showcase. Very well. So now, where can I find information on the topics for call for speakers? Very good. So our full schedule, you will see that the rooms are themed generally with the topics of safety, construction, innovation, operations, sustainability, and maintenance. You can see it here. Are you able to see my screen right now? Is it loading? Very well. So, good question, Jim. The hotel blocks are assigned. I'm just waiting for the hotels to send me the link that will allow for all of you to book your rooms at a discount. I will be posting this very likely by the end of this week, but this has been in conversation and we have options nearby and downtown. By the way, I truly appreciate your patience with us in getting all of this organized and out and ready for you. It is truly a labor of love. You know that our board is all volunteer. So we appreciate that. Does anybody have any additional questions? Very well. So I want to say thank you. I want to, again, repeat my availability to answer any question that you may have. It may be easier if you give us a call. So the association phone number is 647-250-7280. Niall, is there any availability of the hotels for visitors? Yes, it doesn't matter if it's a visitor or an exhibitor or a speaker. Anyone coming to our conference can take advantage of the pricing of the hotel blocks. You're very welcome. So if you don't have any more questions, I will thank you for your time, and I will keep you updated of any new information that's coming out. If you have any specific questions that are maybe private, you can give me a call at 647-250-7280 or send me an email to andrea.r@traccs.ca. And that's typed in for you in the chat as well. andrea.r@traccs.ca. Don't forget those two C's, TRACCS. And so if that is all, we want to thank you and we'll be talking soon. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you.